lied to you. Again. Seriously, girlfriend. If you've been at this natural hair game for a while, you would have heard of something called high growth fatigue, which is essentially when too much moisture enters into the strand, causing the strand to excessively swell because of that too much moisture. Now, that entire process can cause the integrity of the strand to become weaker over time and then to result in, of course, breakage, which nobody wants. So after doing all of my research and, looking into this whole high growth fatigue thing a little bit more closely, trying to find the scientific evidence for it, it's cropped up within the YouTube community as well as the scientific community or pseudoscience community that this thing called high growth fatigue, as we think we know it, doesn't actually exist. It is not actually a scientifically proven phenomenon. Now, I'm not saying that you can't experience what we thought was high growth fatigue. So that would essentially be when your strands are becoming too overloaded with moisture. That definitely can happen, but it doesn't happen as easily as we previously had thought. Simply put, it's actually quite unlikely, dare I even say it, impossible, for high growth fatigue to happen to your strands as a result of pre-pooing. Now that we've gotten that out of the way, is pre-pooing even necessary for your fine natural strands? Is pre-pooing even worth the extra time, money, product, the extra step? Doesn't even make sense. Watch this video all the way to the end to see exactly how and why I pre-poo my fine natural hair. Today's product of choice is actually this product right here. This is the curl piece from Just For Me Pre-poo Natural Hair Treatment. It's actually a kid's line, so I'm really interested to see exactly how this is going to perform on my fine natural strands. If you're new to my channel, welcome. And if you're an OG curlfriend returning back for more, welcome back to Fine Natural Hair Rocks, where your search for the very best in solid natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle advice stops. Shout outs to all the new curlfriends who have recently joined the Curlfriend crew. I see you, I love you, and I just really want you to get as comfy as possible here on Fine Natural Hair Rocks. For those who don't know me, my name is Lavinia Latham and I'm a human rights lawyer. I also have a love for all things natural hair, beauty, and lifestyle. Presumably due to the additional algorithm exposure, someone came onto the channel on the last video and asked a question regarding my profession. Specifically, the question was, why are you presenting natural hair advice when you're actually not a cosmetologist? Now, that question wasn't the nicest question in the way that it was worded, but it absolutely was a valid one. So, in case you're wondering, back in 2009 when I was studying to become a lawyer, everything about my life was stressed out. My hair, my skin, my life, everything. It was just a bag of stress. So it's not surprising that my hair was actually experiencing that stress as well, in the fact that it was fragile, it was breaking off, some pieces were long, some pieces were short. Girl, it was literally a hot mess. I literally needed to change my situation. And so to change my situation, I threw myself into everything I can find. Books, articles, resources, movies, social media, girl, you name it, I read or watched it in order to figure out how to get out of this situation with my hair. And not only how to get out of the situation with my hair, but how to improve in the most maximal way possible the health and length of my fine natural strands. To be perfectly transparent, Fine Natural Hair Rocks was never meant to be this platform. It was actually a little rinky-dink page on IG that was for me to document my own personal online journey. Curlfriend started following it, and here we are today with the Curlfriend crew. That being said, the advice that I'm sharing with you in this video, as well as all the other videos, is rooted in what has worked for me. I share what has gotten me from broken and fragile strands up until this point where my hair is just brushing bra strap length. It's healthy, it's thick, it's full, all of those fantastic things. Now, all of that being said, I have in the past and up until this point always encouraged each and every one of you to be sure to listen to your hair. Understand what your hair is going through. Start to kind of recognize what your hair needs, and that is going to help you even more than any advice that I can give, any cosmetologist can give, anyone can give really. Really and truly, the purpose of Fine Natural Hair Rocks is to empower you to know what works best for you and your strands. So I really hope that that answers that question. Fast forward 12 plus years later, and curl friends, you guys can see the benefits. You can see the benefits, you can see the results, and trust and believe the advice, the tips, and the tricks that I have used on my strands, they work. If you like this type of content, go ahead and hit up that subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit up that notification bell button as well too, so that you'll know exactly when I drop a new video, which is usually give or take on a Sunday. Subscribing to FNHROCKS is free, and it means that you're a member of our YouTube Curlfriend crew. If you want into the official #1 Curlfriend crew, you will never lose access or connections to me and our wonderful community, then you definitely want to get onto our newsletter list, which you can find right here. You're still here. All right, so is pre-poo even necessary to grow long, fine, natural hair? We're gonna use the Curl Piece pre-poo treatment to find out exactly that. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my jewelry. You already know how I feel about jewelry if you've watched other FNHROCKS episodes. It has no place in a hair regimen, unless you're looking for breakage, which I know you're not. So I'm gonna go ahead, of course, and use the Curl Piece detangling treatment. This is meant to serve as a pre-poo for your fine natural strands. If you're interested in getting your own, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a link in the comment section down below so that you can also get your hands on this. This smells amazing. Honestly, at first I was like, does it smell that great? I don't know. And then it kind of grew on me. So you see this tangle mess? It's super tangly. You do not want to be trying to detangle this without any product. You don't want to be putting combs through it. Water will work, but as you can see, it's only hydrating the strands. It's not necessarily, detangling the strands. You need a little bit something more. So nevertheless, you still want to go ahead and start with your water to just loosen up those knots and tangles. Now, we're team no waste over here. Go ahead and grab that product off of the lid. As you can see, this product has a really gooey type of consistency, which is awesome to get these tangles out of my fine strands without causing any breakage or casualties. That scent is amazing, y'all. It's so good. I love it. So, dropping that into the scalp, you also want to be giving yourself a little bit of some scalp play, not too much because you don't want overload on the scalp, although it really doesn't matter since you're just gonna wash all of this off soon anyways. So pre-pooing, as you can see, this treatment is actually starting to release some of those tangles. I'm seeing better curl definition. The more product that I put into my hair is becoming a lot more manageable. It's overall turning into something that I can actually work with. Like, it is manageable now. And that's exactly what you want when you're going into your wash day. Here I'm applying even more product to my hair so that you can see even more how my strands and my curls are gonna start to come alive. So there's actually an ongoing live 2,000 subscriber giveaway right here on FNHROCKS that was announced last week but is currently ongoing. Right now, we are actually in the midst of our 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I am so excited to have partnered with You Go Natural to bring you and the rest of the Curlfriend crew access to my favorite accessories in the world. It is the You Go Natural satin line head wraps. Now, this particular giveaway is going to allow 2, maybe 3 curl friends to enjoy their very own hair accessory for free, and the one that they've chosen at that. I don't know how much better that gets. In terms of the giveaway rules, this is a secret giveaway, so you will only know what the rules are through this portion of the video right here. Number 1, you have to be on our newsletter list, and again, you can hit up the link right there. Number 2, you need to be a subscriber. And number 3, just leave me a comment in the comment section down below related to this video with a yellow heart at the end to let me know that that is actually your entry. And that's it. Details about the giveaway winner is going to be released within about a week to 2 weeks after the closing of the contest. So without further ado, let's just jump back into this pre-poo tutorial and review. So already they're moving past each other. There's so much slip. There's so much hydration. That is really the purpose of this pre-poo treatment. The whole purpose is so that when you go into the shower, when you finally add shampoo to your strands, you're not going to be breaking off perfectly healthy hair. Your hair is going to stand a much better chance of coming out of that shampoo process, that entire wash day process, without breakage. So the purpose of pre-pooing for me isn't about hygro fatigue. It really is about adding a protective layer to my strands. And you know, if you do hit fine natural strands, you always want to be doing a little bit extra to protect those fragile natural hairs from breaking off. In terms of the product ingredients in this Curl Piece Pre-poo treatment, it actually has, of course, water, Aloe barbadensis leaf extract, it's got marshmallow root extract in it, and coconut fruit extract, honey. Like, it's got a bunch of really great things for your fine natural hair, which is probably why my hair is loving it so much. Now, it usually retails for about $5 to $10. You could probably get a better deal at your local beauty supply store, but if convenience is an issue for you or something you prefer, then I will definitely go ahead, of course, again, and leave that Amazon link down below. I believe it's about $8.99 on Amazon, but I will try my best to find you the cheapest link possible. As for the ingredients, I do think overall that they're clean-ish. I did do a skincharisma.com test and found that it's about 80% clean. So my hunt for a super duper clean natural hair product continues, but for the purposes of today and, you know, keeping my strands in a good state while I do my research, this is actually hitting the mark. I'm gonna go ahead and put my FNHROCKS steam cap on top of my hair just to increase the detangling effects of that pre-poo treatment and to make sure that my hair is really soaking in all those goodies. The product does say to keep the pre-poo on your strands for about 10 to 15 minutes, so I'm gonna dance while I wait. No, all jokes aside, I'm gonna go ahead and keep this on my hair for the recommended 10 to 15 minutes. If you do have other things to do in your life, which if you're busy like me, you definitely do, then you can always leave this on your hair for a longer amount of time. That's probably okay too. Thank you so much for watching this. I am definitely going to hop into the rest of my day so that I can continue my wash day as soon as possible. Girlfriend, if you're still here, thank you so much for watching this video. You'll never know exactly how much your support, your love, it really does mean the world to me. Next Sunday, I'll actually be releasing the second video from our monthly favorites series, and that is, of course, my February favorites. In the meantime, go ahead and check out these videos next for even more fine natural hair and beauty content. Thank you so much for watching, girlfriend. I am so excited to see you in the next video. Bye!